All right, Hoshin planning. Anybody heard of this term before? You've heard of this term. You're experienced, aren't you? All right, so Hoshin, sorry I forgot my clicker, so I'll be kind of standing over here. Hoshin is a word derived from a Japanese term which originated in the 60s. The original Japanese term comprises 4 syllables, Hoshin Kanri. It means shiny metal pointing direction, and Kanri means management or policy. And translated, it's essentially a compass based upon company vision. Company has to have a vision. Who do we want to be in 5 years? 3 to 5 years. What do we want to look like? So it's not just a planning tool. A lot of companies go through this and say, hey, we need our annual objectives determined and what we're going to do. And then they develop them and they throw them out there to everybody and, okay, go ahead and meet your objectives next year. But it's really a well-developed system of how we operate every day. And everything is linked into this vision, and that's what we're going to go through. Compass, dollar signs. And foundational to it, of course, is continuous improvement. Stewart Deming idea of plan, do, check, act, plan, do, check, act. We have some teams that are working on A3s in here. Samrat. Who's got A3s? Who's in the graduate team A3s? Okay, now let me ask you, do we do plan, do, check, act on that? Do we have to go back and revise what it is we're trying to implement over and over again and keep refining it based on what we know, right? In your team, while you're designing a product, you think you got what you need, and you talk to the team that's machining it and realize there's a problem with it. So you initially create a part for the car, you design it in CAD, you say, here we go, and you go over to the other team and they go, no, can't do it. The equipment's not capable of making that. Got to go back and redesign. So we're always refining and always improving, and we're always evaluating the system. And this idea of Hoshin, having a vision 3 to 5 years out, requires a whole entire organization, top to bottom, to be aligned and continually improving and refining how they do business. Philosophically, is the approach we take. So what does PDCA mean? What is PDCA? What is PDCA? That's the obvious.
Oh, please don't change anything.
Oh, hey, okay. Say that loudly.
Please don't change anything.
So many companies, PDCA, this was my little joke, does truly, genuinely mean, please don't change anything. They're not really interested in improving. And a lot of companies are just stagnant that way. So this entire structure and system that we're setting up based upon vision absolutely needs a philosophical approach of continuous improvement. Hoshin planning is a means for keeping the actions and innovations of your people aligned to the vision. And we can see this as well when we're doing our A3s. We have a vision of what we want, and that vision wasn't quite clarified, was it? In various teams, there was different views on what we were going to do. And as we started developing together, we started getting focused on what was the objective. And once we get that objective clear, people start aligning the methods at which they produce their project to align with what it is we're doing. And could you see that when we're going through the A3? Yeah, so think about a large organization that doesn't really have clarity around what it is they want to be in 3 to 5 years. And that vision isn't established. You will definitely get a lot of people pulling at each other and working in different directions. And you won't have a consistency of purpose, one of Deming's 14 points, and people won't be focused on the thing that they all are trying to achieve that they all agreed upon. So this is critically important for an organization to be efficient in how they improve. And the ideas and the inspiration that guide and improve your organization come from your people. Hoshin planning leverages their creative talent, and you'll see when we get through how this works, how it really is cascaded through the whole organization in the planning development and the vision development, and there's agreement all the way through the entire rank, so everybody's well aligned.